when I met Morgan Freeman and I made him laugh.
Oh. Morgan Freeman, everyone! Hello, everybody.
I think so.
Since our stars and our producers have relatives on the set, how does that help you during the production process?
Relatives on the set, you mean like having your family close while they're working such intense hours?
You mean me working with my mum and dad, for example?
Yes, I do.
That's one
Mr.
thing.
Gentleman.
Yeah, it's wonderful. Yeah, it's really great. I mean, you know, you'd think it would be an easy thing for that to happen, and it isn't. For parents to play your parents, and I love them so much. I've got so much respect for them, as does the industry at large, and I think people who've seen their work as well. You know, I'm my dad, so I love them to bits, but they're really, really good at their job. So it's a thrill for me. It's a thrill for me. And it's just slightly hard for Mum sometimes when she turns around and says Sherlock, and I can see her brain going, Sherlock. Rather than Ben or Tim or Sophie or the other names I get before I get called Benedict. But no, God bless them. It's a joy. What's not to love? It's really great.
Thank you, Mr. Spiderman. What is your name?
Hi, my name is Maureen. Thank you guys for all coming. I know we touched on this a little bit earlier, but I want to know how was filming, writing, and producing the Victorian special different from modern day?
It was much more expensive.
It was. Also, it's the first one that you two have actually written together.
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
Which you've done again on this series as well.
It was a joy. It was longer. It was obviously more expensive. But you know, just getting all the frocks out, as it at the box, and that lovely feel of it. You know, we said from the beginning we wanted it to be a big Christmas treat. I said it's like when you get into a Christmas pudding and you find the silver sixpence inside, and then you break open the sixpence and there are 4 more puddings. That's right. It was just, we just kind of put it with every sort of treat, Sherlock Holmes treat we could imagine. So it was real joy.
I've never seen you two look happier than on the Writing Back Fall there. With Benedict and
That was fantastic.
yeah, Moriarty and Sherlock on top of the fall. He was so happy.
Yeah, well, it is that strange thing, you know, because obviously having done our version on the roof of Bart's, and it's like that obviously makes sense for a 21st century program, but then to actually give yourself the chance to do it and to build really, because the real Writing Back Fall, forgive me, God, is a little disappointing. But to build the one from your imagination, which does everything you wanted to do, Danny Hargreaves' amazing work on that effect. It was just
It was great, and the post-production of it.
it's Emmy nominated, I believe.
I think it was.
Thank you.
So you bring up Moriarty because there's a really sort of, it's very quick, but you utter something, I think maybe in Last Vow, I think. But it's about addiction and how you solve crimes essentially to deal with your addiction. Do you think Moriarty is part of that addiction? Do you think he's necessary for you?
Well, the work addiction, yeah, absolutely. You know, the thing, he's addicted to 2 things that destroy him in a way, or have the potential to destroy him. And one is his arch enemy and what he's up to, and the other is drugs. And I think when he's not working, that slips back in again. And you'll just have to wait and see how that all plays out. Sorry.
What is your name?
My name is Joe. I'm from Solvang, California.
Right.
Guys, come on up. Wine tasting. You can stay at my place.
Oh, thanks, Joe.
Seems legit! Got work Tuesday.
Oh, do we? Okay, sorry, Joe.
Solvang's a little Dutch town in the middle of California. It's really cool.
Wow.
You can go stay with Joe.
Yeah.
We'll come up.
Next time.
IGN. I was reading on IGN that fourth season is going to be the last season. Why is that? And do you think you might be willing to come back later when you're older for older Sherlock? Because Sherlock's awesome.
All right, let's navigate that one. So you said did you say the Four Seasons was going
We never said that. we have no idea whether it'll be the last one or not. We just haven't said that. Just one feature you have to understand about being interviewed is it's almost pointless turning up to an interview these days. They make it up. I think I should just phone up and say, do what the hell you like. I never said it was going to be.
You actually explicitly said, I'd be very surprised if this season is the last one. And the headline said, Moffat says this season is the last one. What can you do?
Well, I think media coverage now, and I think there's just, they don't care, they don't give a shit. They're just like, well, some of those words were in there, just put it up there. I don't know.
We're in a post-truth world.
Come on out here.
No, it's true. So we don't know, we always hope to carry on, and everyone loves the show, and we'd love to carry on doing it.
Hello, what is your name?
He's got a coat, get it off him. We need the coat.
Get it.
I like your coat. Let's always wear that coat.
I'll probably die
And the
of
hat.
heat exhaustion.
And the hand. Yeah, welcome to my world, friend. Welcome to my world.
That's fine.
Okay.
My name is Chris, and my question is for Mr. Cumberbatch. You've played a cerebral character here in Sherlock, and are going to be again in Doctor Strange. So how do you approach these cerebral characters, and did anything from playing Sherlock help you prepare for Doctor Strange?
No to the latter question. No, not really. Doctor Strange is. He has. No. Sherlock's a lot more, I think, strange than Strange is. I think that's the difference. You know, Strange is fully humanized. I mean, he does seek control through. He seeks control through the perfection of his work. He's a workaholic. There are some crossovers, and like you said, that he's smart, but he doesn't cut off emotional ties. He does have physical relationships. He is very much a man of a sensory world, and Sherlock isn't. Sherlock certainly tries to curtail those appetites to concentrate on being the best consulting detective and consulting detective in the world. So no, the crossovers are very slight, and also culturally utterly different. One's very English, one's very American. What's the first part of the question? No, what was the
First part of the question was, will you go stay with Joe and Sullivan?
Yeah! The first part of the question was good. What was it?
I promise I won't murder you too much.
Can you go back and...
Oh my God.
Generally, how's your approach when you're acting a sort of cerebral character?
Oh, you make sure you get really smart writers to give you what to say. Correct.
But the monologues that can't...
That's how I feel when I read them. They're beautiful, but that's a lot of work. It just takes a lot of time.
What's the longest monologue you've seen? How many pages?
Tuesday morning.
There's a new one in the wedding.
I think the best man speech, where he goes. That was about 4 pages, if not 5, I think, and because it comes off the end of the speech and he bolts over the table, and that was, I think, about a 5-day shoot, and it was like doing a sort of weird one-man play with the most amazing group of actors, kind of going. They were having a lot of fun, though, I have to say. It was one of the things supported. They were enjoying the bright lights of Bristol. I was tucked up.
And the smell of food going off.
The rotting food.
We went out on the last night there, remember?
We did.
We
God,
yeah.
I've never had a better release whilst filming the show than going out with him. To the point that I remember there was one paparazzi that followed us, and he was in a car taking photographs at this little silver Micro, I think it's Nissan Micro, and lots of people give Nissan Micros a bad name. They're fine, but God, the rat back in this one was a pain in the ass. And so he was taking photographs, but this is the wrong way around, mate. We went around him and started taking photography of him. And he was like, he's trying to hide in the back seat. But anyway, that was definitely the best one speech.
I have kind of a weird question, which is, do you think Sherlock really wants to connect with another person on a normal level? Do you think he would trade some of the high-functioning sociopathy, the world's greatest detective, if he could connect with another person?
Well, I think what he fast learns is in order to be the best consulting detective, he has to do that. It's part of his arsenal. To understand people better, he has to become more of a person. And it's not just sentiment that brings him to it, it's not whimsy. It's effectiveness as much as anything else. There is a practical element to being part of the world that you're trying to understand that makes him a better detective. And this friendship is utterly reliant on that. And he's loyal to Watson the way Watson is loyal to him because of that symbiosis, because he takes him into the world in a way that makes it possible for him to function better as a detective. And that's primarily where the friendship is formed, is found.
And it is a real friendship, you don't think?
Yeah.
It seems like Sherlock, everyone in his life has some sort of a function that is useful
Yes,
to him.
yes, that is coldly true. But I think through that, as is the case, you form an affection. And while that may be a weakness to a degree for other people that are trying to attack him and use those soft points, those targets, in the end it makes him a greater person. And it sounds a bit soppy, this. Love conquers all.
It does. Oh.
It does.
And Tumblr just got pregnant.
Again.
I think we have time for one more question. What is your name and what is your question?
Hi, my name is Amanda, and my question is for Benedict, Mark, and Amanda. My question is, what was your first line from Series 4?
Oh, can you say that? Oh.
Amanda.
Look at the writers.
That was the line. Weird.
Now the producers are furiously working out if that gives anything away. Or trying to
I know mine, but I'm not allowed to say.
see whether they allowed or not allowed.
Do you mean things we shot first, or actually from the thing?
The actual line in the script.
The first line of the story. This is Oh, Sherlock.
I know
Yes.
mine, but
That was my first time was yes.
Shame I can't remember. Oh yeah.
I can't say that.
That's right.
Can I do that?
No, I knew one. Of course, also because we changed it a bit. Some
Potatoes.
I do this. Right?
They're revealing.
It's a really good question. I can't answer. Sorry.
I'm sorry. Well, thank you for trying. Thank you for trying.
That was a brilliant question, man.
A good question, we let you down, sorry.
Surely Mr. Moffat wouldn't disappoint. No. How could he look at these gorgeous faces and break their hearts? No, but you can't. That's why it's important. That I think you want to know, but you don't want to know. And that's what's great about waiting. I feel like we get so spoiled in our culture with binge watching.
No, you don't.
You'll find out. You'll find out. It'll be that much more worth
Not like
it.
that.
It'll be that much more worth it.
But it is a perverse exercise, this, because we're trying to, manage expectations at the same time, not give
Say
anything
anything.
away.
Yeah.
But in that case, we just couldn't remember what they were.
No, that's fine.
I'll tell you what, Brett, as maybe this will be a substitute, you guys occasionally will do three-word keywords for next season. So Stephen and Mark, just three keywords.
Well, we've got one each, me and Mark and Sue, and the last one is incendiary, but not the word incendiary.
I can't say that.
Incite.
We're not doing words this time. We're doing names.
Names. Okay.
I thought you were going to do noises for a minute there.
That's next time.
Yeah.
Okay.
First word.
First word is. I'm enjoying this. First word is
Thatcher.
oh.
Smith.
Sherringford.
Milching.
I didn't put it.
Thatcher, Smith,
Sherringford.
Sharon. There's a name.
But Sue, tell me
No G.
what is the title of the Christmas special we recently
I
had?
cannot tell you because I can't say.
Oh, just one.
The I can't do it.
Oh, do you have a problem?
I can't actually physically say it. The No, can't. It's the Christmas special.
It's fine, we've gone past that.
Can't do it.
Bride. Yeah. Well,
Bad bride.
I want to thank. We're almost